Video is gonna be snorkeling, my brother's 350 Rancher. So we've already got most of the plastics off. We gotta take the air box out. That's the next thing. Alright, so now we gotta disconnect I don't know what it's called. Put the camera on. Thought you had the camera on my head. Alright. Did you stop it? Don't stop it. Don't. What are you?
I didn't.
Okay. You gotta take this thing off.
You gotta get it over them. Pull back, pull back, pull back.
You don't pull back. Alright.
Got it? Here.
Yeah. It'll take that soon. Oh, I got the air filter off.
Is there any water in there?
Probably not. No.
Maybe.
Alright, go set that down. Just hold right here. Somewhere. Should be loose enough. take it off.
There's some screws in there.
Alright, pause it real quick. Are you going?
Mm-hmm.
Just stop it. Alright, so you gotta move these little metal clamps. Here, zoom in on that. You gotta move these little metal clamps back all the way, and then zoom out. Take apart this hose like that, and then here, come around here, and then pull this hose right here. Pull this hose out of the air box, just like that, and then air box should just come right out. Alright, stop it. Alright, now I just gotta clean this air box off. Now we just gotta scrub it. Oh, where's the sponge at?
I don't know.
Where's the sponge?
Somewhere in there. Dang, that's a lot though.
Just go ahead and clean this whole thing. Disgusting. Now pull it. I gotta take these rubber boots off to screwdriver everything. Scrub all that out. I'm gonna go scrub this one more time, then we'll let it dry. Oh wait, that's it. Crankcase breather. Okay, here we go. Probably should have taken these two to scrub.
Yep.
Alright, should be all the gloves. I'll take the airbrush drain out, scrub that too. Really clean out. That's the same more, I think. Airbox boots off. Just gonna scrub all these like this. Alright, stop it. So now we're just letting everything dry. Every seal and stuff, and then we'll take a towel to it, and then we'll sand it down. Alright, so we got all these vent lines taken out, and everything cleared out so that we can get the airbox done. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the sandpaper and we're just gonna sand the, did you just fall? We're gonna take the sandpaper and sand all these down, so yeah. Sanded this all down, got it nice and smooth, both sides, everywhere. Now we're just gonna wash it off so we can make sure there's no pieces of plastic in there. So let it dry again, and then let it dry again, and then we'll yeah, I don't know, we'll let it dry. Yeah. We got all these vent lines pulled off, I think. We got them all. We got all these, and then we got to put one on the bottom of the car. And then we have the radiator fan. So we have all these together. We should, in total, on this actual snorkel, we're running a side snorkel, there should be probably about 6 or 7 of them. But, I don't know, we'll figure it out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take snorkel right out the air box. We're gonna come, oh, okay. We're gonna go right out the air box, and then we're gonna come straight through here beside the radiator, or we might take it out and up here and then trim that plastic right there. So then we'll have plenty of room on this side to just cut straight through there. So the snorkel is just gonna come right out there. So we just went to the hardware store and we got all the stuff you need: dielectric grease, silicone, pipe glue, 90 elbow, 90 some little things. So that what we're gonna do is run this tube through here and then connect it to some pieces of this PVC that we have, and then we're gonna run from straight out the air box, piece of PVC into a coupler, into spa hose all the way up through here, and then into a coupler again in PVC, and then connect to an elbow, and then run it straight up all the way, and then put the 90 on top. But right now I'm taking this vent line out the carburetor and putting this, connecting it to this little metal thing. It's just one of these. And yeah, so alright, so right now we're taking this silicone and we're putting it, just making a nice bead in here. Alright, so we're just gonna do that all the way around. Alright, so now we're just putting this boot back in. We did a bead of silicone all around it. See, all the silicone. Now we're gonna do another bead of silicone all around and then smooth it in nice and even. So we get that, this, I don't know if I should be twisting this, but we'll do another bead of silicone. That goes even. Alright, that looks decent. Alright, and then we're just gonna do another bead around here, and then, yeah. So, I think this is the right size. So we're just gonna do, it's not the best, but just don't want any leaks. And just do that all the way around, and then we'll smooth it in. What I did. Just gonna smooth this in all the way around. And we'll pick up the camera whenever we're done. Okay, so we got it nice and smooth all the way around. Looks pretty good. Now we gotta do silicone on where the crankcase breather goes and for the where the crankcase breather mounts. And then I think with this one, the PVC we have doesn't go directly into the thing with the boot, so it fits decently snug in there without the without this. So we're just not gonna put this in there, and we're just gonna run straight PVC through it, and hope that it works. And we'll silicone that once that's ready. But for right now, we're gonna take this put some silicone all along in there, just like that, just all the way around. Put another coat of RTV on it. Yeah, I gotta go wash my hands real quick. Stuff is a mess. You do not want to get this on you. Probably should wear gloves, or you could just lick your finger every time you touch it so it won't stick, but that's a mess. Alright, so I kind of washed my hands. This is like the best I could get it, but I'm just gonna do it. Couldn't find any gloves. It's terrible. I missed like the whole spot. Might need a little, I don't know though. Put a little bit more just to be safe. Don't want any water getting in here. Oh, some right there. Alright, well, we'll pick up the camera once we get to the next seal over here. The crankcase breather. So I just put a little bit of silicone around these. So now I'm gonna put it in the air box. Now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cover these, like, wait, I'm just gonna cover this whole thing, each one of them, silicone, so that way there's no leaks. Alright, so now we're just gonna like completely cover these things, if I can. So we're cutting this piece out right here so that we can run it through the air box right here, because we're not using the stock boob. We're just going straight through the air box and then silicone in it. So what we're doing right now is we're just cutting this up with a saw. Alright, so we just got done with all this stuff, and all the silicone and all in the air box, so letting all this dry. It's drying pretty well. I don't know if I said this or not, but we're not using a stock boot, and we're just doing the pipe all the way through. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this to the pipe over there, the PVC. And then it's gonna connect to this right here, this spa hose, and it's gonna run all the way up. We're just running spa hose all the way up, to here, and then we're gonna I think we're gonna trade it and do PVC like somewhere right back in there, and then it's gonna do a elbow 90 straight up to here, and then we're gonna run straight PVC all the way up. And we might need like a 45 or something, I don't know, but we're gonna do PVC all the way up and then put a 90 on the top. So it should work pretty good. Trying to think. I dielectric greased the spark plug. I think that's the only thing new that I've done. And also we ran this vent line from the car, connected it to that, and ran with the little brass thingy, ran it up under here, all the way down there, through here, and then it's gonna run up to about here. Wait, it's gonna run up to about here on the snorkel. Next thing we gotta do is just wait for this to dry, connect the snorkel. I think we're about to spray paint the pipe, and then we'll just it will run vent lines, I think, and dielectric grease everything. That should be it. Okay, so now we let all this silicone dry up. Now we're just siliconing this right here, this around here and on the inside. So we'll just do it. Just a good bead around here.
He's siliconing the air box. I'm gonna be pulling these apart and dielectric greasing these.
Alright, so he's down here trying to get to this plugs right here to dielectric grease those. Airbox is drying. I finished siliconing it up, and it's pretty good on the outside. So most of it as I could. And then right now what I'm doing is running, oh, let me step on that. Running these vent lines right here up. I'm just going through the, like under the gas tank and up under here, and running them up through there, out that hole right there, and then it's gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna keep it right here for the snorkel. So yeah, and then I don't know if I've recorded this or not, but this, I put silicone on this coupler to the spa hose, so it's just kind of waiting and doing these vent lines. So we ran these vent lines up here from the diff, the brakes, carburetor, everything back there. We ran it up through here, going under the plastics, through the, up there, through the hole where the racks goes, and then they all combine up here. So this is about how tall the snorkel is probably gonna be. And then in the air box, we got the air box put in. Everything's siliconed up, and the crankcase breather right here is drying. We siliconed that in because there was a gap, so we just like siliconed it shut, and then all that's doing pretty good. We're just waiting for that to dry, and then we're waiting for this coupler and the spa hose to dry. We siliconed this on, and then while we're waiting for that to dry, I just finished the vent lines, so I'm gonna help do the dielectric greasing, and then we'll start running the actual snorkel up through the plastics up here. I think we're doing side snorkel, so it should look pretty good. Alright, so now we're taking this coupler and we're just gonna put it on the PVC. Really tight fit, but then we're gonna silicone that thing up. Actually, I probably should silicone it first. Alright, we're gonna do that real quick. Alright, so we slip this on, RTV everywhere over here and here. Tighten these down. We might redo the RTV right here. And what else? So we got the spa hose. Now that we connected that, spa hose ran up to the front over here. Ran up to the front right here. So we're gonna cut off the slack that we need and run it straight up through here, straight up. So now we just wait for this to dry and then we'll cut it and glue it together and stuff. So, yep. Alright, so we got the snorkel ran up. We didn't really record much of it because we were up last night doing a bunch of it. But we got the snorkel ran through here. We tested it. We just sprayed bubbles on it, like whatever it's called, some kind of cleaner. And then we did the leaf blower blowing through here. And then, it doesn't look the best, but we just kind of zip tied it all together up here. And then we glued all this together yesterday. And then I just put a coat of dielectric grease all over every opening and stuff. So it should be holding up good. All the vent lines are ran decent. And it's idling good. So should stop if I just, yep. So it's sealed pretty good. It's running good. Just needed to be warmed up, but it's running good now. And yeah, so I hope this helped anyone that was watching this try and snorkel theirs. There's not many videos that kind of helped me with this spoiler. I kind of just went with it. So